Hey, what's up everyone? It's Bobby from Q2 Japan, coming at you with a video about Tottori Prefecture. A few fun facts about Tottori before we go further. Conan O'Brien recently visited the town of Hokue in Tottori Prefecture, where he flipped burgers, kissed babies, and just generally brought excitement to a small town that's probably never seen a giant ginger before. And fact number 2, Tottori and Vermont just recently became sister states. And I have to say, as a Vermonter, that there are a lot of similarities between Tottori and Vermont. Both have lush green forests, beautiful mountainsides, and you can't get anywhere without a car. Anyway, let's get down to the details of the trip. It takes about 2 hours from Okayama Station to Tottori Station by train. The hostel we stayed at, Pub and Hostel, is like a 5-minute walk away from Tottori Station. Very convenient, totally recommend you stay there. The staff there are all very cheerful and helpful people, and you can leave your luggage there before check-in or after checkout, but just be aware that they are closed usually from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. during the day, so plan accordingly. And here's Kaoru, the manager of Pub and Hostel, to say a few words about their establishment.
Pub and Hostel でストアマネージャーをやってます。もともとアートの大学に行っていて、鳥取に来た時にここの社長がアートプロジェクトも運営してて、なんかその地域の人とかあんまり詳しくない人もすごいうまく巻き込んでる会社で、なんかそういうところで働けたら面白いなっていうのと、あとは街にこういうパブとホステルっていうなんか2つの機能を持ったスペースがあったら、こういろんな人が交わるのを見るのがすごい楽しいし、サポートするのが好きだから働いてる。もっといろんな人に泊まりに来てほしいし、あとはまあ砂丘以外にもいろいろあるから、スタッフのおすすめとか、あとは連泊がおすすめ ?2 泊3日とか、鳥取が横に長いからいろいろなスポットを巡ってほしい。お客さんはもっと来てほしいな。冬も来てほしい。冬がすごい少ない。料理はなんか鳥取はなんか分かりやすい名産品がなくて、例えば梨とかは今のシーズンだけだし、らっきょうとかもあんまり人気じゃない分かりにくいものばっかりで、冬はカニが美味しいし、今だと岩牡蠣とか白イカが美味しいけど、なんかそういうシーズンで変わるなんかフレッシュなものがたくさん食べれるところだと思う。で、Y はそういうなんか鳥取の野菜とかを使って多国籍、なんか別に日本風でもないいろんな料理を作ってて、それが売りかなと思います。みんな鳥取に来てください。実はいろいろ面白い場所があります。
Now in terms of kayaking, I totally recommend you try it out. Even if you've gone river kayaking and lake kayaking before, the view from Urodome Coast looks like it popped out right out of Skull Island or something. It's beautiful and not something that you can see every day. Also, the boss was kind enough to bring us to some excellent sunset views. And then he drove us all the way back to Tottori Station because he's a super nice guy. It's not something that he always does for his customers, but we were lucky, I guess. So definitely try out the kayaking. I'm going to leave a link to their website down below. The next day we went to the Aoya paper factory, which is about a 30-minute drive away from Tottori Station. Now we didn't have licenses, so we couldn't get rental cars, and public transit in Tottori is pretty limited. So we took taxis. And interestingly enough, in Tottori they have a deal for foreign visitors. For a 3-hour taxi ride, you only have to pay 2,000 yen. It doesn't matter if you're in a group of 5 people and only one person is foreign, everybody only has to pay 2,000 yen for a 3-hour taxi ride. Now, it's not as cheap as a bus or a train, but you're gonna get there on time, and our taxi driver was kind enough to bring us to all sorts of scenic spots. So anyway, we got to the Aoya paper factory early in the morning, and the hands-on experience there of making washi from scratch and then decorating it the way you like to, for only like 500 yen, was one of the most calming and fun experiences I've had in Japan all year. So highly recommended you go to the Aoya paper factory. So after Aoya Studio, we went right towards the sand dunes. And our kind taxi driver dropped us off towards the Sand Museum, but before we ventured further, our stomachs demanded that we had some good lunch. So we went to a popular place called Taiki that serves affordable and delicious seafood bowls. Tottori is famous for its excellent seafood, so highly recommend you go there. It only costs about 1,500 yen per person. Right after that, we walked on over to the Sand Museum and checked out the world-famous sand sculptures there. So this year's theme for their exhibit is Scandinavia or Nordic countries. And these sculptures were amazing. The sculptures were some of the most impressive pieces of art that I've ever seen. That's right, I'm talking to you, David. But seriously, the level of detail and the expressions on these sculptures' faces feels so lifelike and real that it's really moving. Now the sand sculpture exhibit is not open all year. They need time to destroy and reconstruct everything. So generally speaking, they're open from April to January every year. And perhaps because you know they're going to be destroyed, you kind of appreciate them and soak them in a bit more. We also just enjoy being able to goof around and being judged by the eyes of Odin. Good times for all. And within walking distance from the Sand Museum are several pear orchards. From late summer into fall, pears are in full season, so I recommend you try them out. The pears in Tottori are quite famous throughout Japan, so you might as well indulge in some famous fruits. Most places in the area are going to cost about 1,000 yen for all you can eat pears, and then another 1,000 yen for bushels of pears that you pick at the orchard. So eat until you can barely handle it. No? Okay. Alright, so after that we went back to the hostel, ate some good food there, and headed back to good old Okayama. Yeah, we actually skipped the sand dunes because we weren't really interested in going sandboarding or paragliding, riding a camel, any of that stuff, but I'm sure it's really fun. So in conclusion, I really think you should spend maybe like a week in Tottori if possible, because there are plenty of sights, the coast is beautiful, the mountains look great, but the problem is you really need a car. So I recommend 1. You make friends. 2. Make sure they have cars. And 3. Just have fun. Or work hard towards getting a license. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Make sure to leave your comments or thoughts about Tottori down below. What'd you think about the Sand Museum, kayaking, pear picking? I'd like to know what you have to say and what you experienced. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos from T2 Japan.